Mendoza. Good morning, Mendoza. Ooh, that's a lot of storage space. So, what's up, Purple? How's it going, my friend? Looks like a lot of things are nice. Going good with me. I'll open the gate real quick. You can drop those off if you want. Awesome. I love my library. It looks so good. I just upgraded my house to the final thingy, but I didn't pay off the loan yet. Awesome. I love the upstairs and downstairs rooms because they're so big compared to the top floor rooms. I don't even know how I want to make it yet. We'll have to see. Interesting. I'm gonna pick the fruit real quick, or pick the garden. And then I'll open the gate. Well, I can probably just do that now. Open the gate now. What's up, Miku? What up, Miku? How's it going? Boris. Lots of residents. Okay. Oopsie. Turnips 91. I just bought turnips for 98 on my island today, darn it. But it's still not too bad of a price. Last time I bought them, I was able to cash out for 600 each, so hopefully I can find something. Uh, yeah, hopefully I make a good profit, yeah. Either my island or somebody's island. Hopefully, just if you have a good price for turnips throughout the week, definitely let me know. Yeah. Yeah, I did buy turnips. I bought so many right here. I bought them for 98 each. 98 turnips. 98 bells per turnip. So, and this time, instead of buying 200k worth, I bought 300k worth. So, of course, I'm buying them for a higher price. So, I got less for my, less turnips per bell than I did last time. But I still paid, I still bought more. So, hopefully, throughout the week, I could find some good price for these things. Hopefully. 98. I bought them for 98 bells per turnip this week. Last time it was 93 bells per turnip, so a little on a higher price, but hopefully, it's worth it if I get a good price to sell them. So we'll see, I guess. Oh, and I found out my new resident named Gayla. She's a pig. Turns out Gayla is from Zarya's town. I didn't even know. She says, "Hi, I'm Gayla from Sensation. Nice to meet you." And I'm like, whoa. Yeah, so I guess somebody was moving out of her town the same time Anchovy was moving out of mine. Yeah. But that's pretty cool, I guess. My turnips are 129 right now. They're selling for 129 or buying for 129. Miss Spy. Oh, when they go into the void, understood. Maybe Anchovy will meet somebody one day. Selling. Okay. Well, Miss Spy, I already bought turnips, so I don't need to buy any more. Thanks for the offer though. See you later. I have stars tonight. Let's see. Oh, so they're buying turnips right now for 129. Huh. It's still Sunday for me, so they're not buying turnips at all for me, Miss Spy. It must be Monday for you right now. You didn't hear the sparkles? No, I wasn't paying attention, but I'll have to look into that. You time travel. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's still Sunday for me. I didn't time travel. I love when my harvest comes. It's amazing. I'm excited. I wonder if I need any of those fossils. So I think like after looking through my museum with the dinosaur fossils and stuff, I only need no selling turnips today. Understood. I only need 5 more fossils to finish my museum. So it's exciting to be able to get that. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do green. I'm definitely gonna do green. What's up, Mr. Door? How's it going? Good to see you. Sounds good. How's your day going, Mr. Door? Picking the garden today. So I paid off my house again. So now I have all 5 rooms. But I still have to pay off the final loan, $2 million. 2 million bells. Sounds good, Mr. Door. I like that. I like that. Yeah, I have the basement now. The upstairs room and the basement room is a really wide room, so they have a lot of potential. All right, I think that's it for the garden today. I see, I see. Okay, Mr. Door. Well, I hope you enjoy. Oh yeah, I keep hearing the stars. Now that you mentioned it. The less might be mine. I have to look for. You know, it's really funny. How do you get experience? What do you mean experience, Mr. Dodo? It's funny that you mentioned Celeste, cause yeah, she's it seems like animals in the same family have similar interests. Like Mabel, Sable, and Label, they're all interested in fashion. Blathers and Celeste, they're all interested in like science, history, knowledge, etc. She's interested like in the stars, constellations. Uh-huh. Well, my door's still open. I didn't close it yet, so if you guys do want to come by, I don't know when the stars are gonna come back, but feel free to come by and enjoy some wishes. Have you made any shorts? Yes, Mr. Door. Go check out my shorts. All the fossils are no-go. This painting's probably fake too. I think right now on YouTube, yes. Awesome sauce. So I guess none of the fossils hit the luck streak. All good. I'm almost done the fossil collection anyway, so it makes sense. I have to go fix up the hotel on the cliffside and everything too. Um, The second one, I think I forgot, man. That's The Legend of Zelda, I think. You can just look at the shorts because I totally forgot. I posted lots of shorts already. So, you know, just feel free to look through it. But, oh, the cliffside, I have to fix it up near the hospital. KK Rod. Oh shoot. I can't order it right now. The gate's open. Are you guys coming or no? Just so I can know to close the gate or not. The second one at the top? I don't know. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and close the gate then. Let me check out what my shorts are. Cause I don't know, man. This game is The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. That's an older Zelda game, man. Cool, yo. Why is it all pixels? Because older games used to look like that, man. The older games used to look like that. Shoot, I don't need to redeem the McDonald's. A holiday called Solal. And then this is a Lunar New Year holiday in East Asia, basically China. This is the Lunar New Year holiday decoration. Carnival of Venice. This one's ending soon. I have to look up these holidays and see what they're about. I don't know what this one is. This is called a book. Bakchunomi Lucky Pouch. Whatever that is, right? A guy named Mr. Rochi's your friend? Oh, I know Mr. Rochi. This is interesting. I love when they have the holiday things. So I'm running a little lower on bells today. Let me see. I think I have some in the bank though. But hopefully, before I even put anything down on the house, I'm gonna have to really make some good bells. I literally only have like whatever's in my bag right now. Plus the savings. Okay, all good. I think I got what you donated. Well, okay, Mr. Door. Well, that's unfortunate that he quit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can do that. I mean, mine as well. None of those items are really useful. Awesome. So I think what I need to do here I hope I'm doing this right. Oops. Maybe I can just curve this one. And then actually I might have to use some food power here. Okay, see you later, Mr. Door. Maybe if I scoop this tree up and then I can just like plant it right here or something. All right. And then I can kind of make this area a little longer for the sake of the hotel. And then I can kind of curve it out a little bit, I guess. Right? I keep saying hotel. I have to do it from below, I guess. Yeah, this the cliff one right here. Okay, that works. Okay, so I wanna, let's see here. I'm gonna put the ladder. If I have like a ladder kit or something, I'll put it to the side. And I probably won't have to, but I need there to be an incline right there. No, no worries. And then so I think the hospital's as good as done. The ceiling's open. Of course, it looks a little odd, but it kind of works a little bit, you know. And then I'll put an incline right here or something. Or even if I, you know, put it like right in front, leading up to the door. Something like that. Let's see. Somebody's singing. Oh. Perfect. Oops. I climbed up again. I should not have climbed up. I always get it confused. Okay. So, if I get the thing from Nook, obviously, I'm gonna have to put some money into it. I'm kind of broke right now, which is a good thing. I'm happy, you know. And buying shrubs from Leaf also definitely. I think I'll just, yeah, like I'll start with the shrubs and everything, and then got some new recipes going here. Some new Nook Mouse. How much you need? Shoot, I don't know. The incline will be like at least 100k bells plus a little more than that probably. Oh yeah, I have to go to. I have to go to Leaf and then Natamna. Okay. Dang, that's expensive one, but it's also a nice looking one. Since it's the hotel, I like a nicer looking one, so I guess we can just go with the brick for now. Yeah, definitely. Let's see what Isabel says. I know I'm still 4-star most likely, but he's gonna tell me to clean up the town probably too, because I just dumped lots of turnips. I will go place the incline. It's taking up a lot of the cliffside. But I could always make more cliffside. I just wanted the stairs to be as close to the hospital entrance as possible. Cool. Awesome sauce. Let's go check on a new resident here in Gala. I need to get all this stuff unpacked to feel like I've started my new life. She looks so nice, right? Awesome. Well, let me just, oh. I was gonna say, let me see if there's any fossils around, but my shovel broke. Look at crocodile guy. All right. Need to craft. Cool. So I'm gonna go to Tahar's Island first, and when I get back, I'll go ahead and open the gate for you know, for you guys to come through if you were wanting to deliver something. Yeah. Touchdown like clipping coupons in a rubber band. Give a quack to Wingback. They doing yoga for over here, guys. You can tell they're hippies. Cool. Two more to donate to, but I'll wait a little bit longer for these two. What's up, Rose Fox? I'm here to shop. Oh, these are only starts. It's gonna take ages for them to grow. All good. By the time they finish growing, is winter even still gonna be here? No worries. So I'll just get 5 pink, 5, maybe 6 pink. 5 pink. Maybe even 10 just to be safe, right? Oops. It's a recipe for a hedge. You think the hedge will look nice? I wonder how that looks. Not that much, Rose. How you doing, dude? Leash the man. Good old Leaf. Oh, they're selling roses. Nice. I might get some roses. And Cosmos. They're selling everything I don't have. Pretty good. Might as well get a few, right? While I'm here. Also, guys, be on the lookout for a good price for turnips for me throughout the week. I'm totally gonna be looking on my island too, but if you guys got good pricing, definitely let me know. Mona Faker. Mona Fake Lisa. Man, who painted this? This painting, I forgot who made this painting. Galileo. No, it wasn't Galileo. It was that other famous guy. Darn it, I forgot their names. This one is probably fake too, right? I don't know. Coffee stain. I see. That's unfortunate. I guess I should buy it though. Just to rotate. Maybe. Oops, I already bought it. That's unfortunate. Let's see what Kick's selling today. Jester shoes, LA slippers. Yeah, lucky me, right? Kimono sandals. Kimono sandals might look interesting to wear. I'll buy them just because. What's the worst part? Dang. I forgot today was Sunday. I wasn't thinking about the day. Let me see. These kimono sandals, they would look good obviously in a kimono. I'll put these in the storage until he's always like, I'll give you the cousin discount. Yeah. The cousin scam discount. I need 2 more little shops over here. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to open the gate. Okay. I'll open the gate. Actually, I need to go turn these fossils in real quick. And then I will oh snap. Ah! Darn it, I missed. I'm missing only one. Interesting. I hate those tarantulas. They sell for a lot, but they sure are a pain. Make dust fossils. I think eventually, oops, if you don't have all the fossils, I think eventually you'll get them because new fossils pop up every day on the island as long as you dig a little bit. And then you can get fossils from friends too. The fossils are the easiest because they're like basically all season, you know, all year round, any season. Makes it super easy. Want to sell. We're gonna sell tools and the weeds. Awesome. Let me go put some stuff in my storage. And I'll open up the door in case you guys want to come by and, I don't know, do something, I guess. Help out somewhere, I don't know. Let's see. Amelia, I gotta plant those. Put that in storage. That one. Warlord in storage. Normal sandals in storage. Camellia, I gotta plant those. The roses. I could also plant those too. The painting is fake, I can throw it away. Then there's this plant. It looks good, but it also looks really weird. I forgot I got that from the Happy Home Academy. Cool. All right. So my next project in town, it's gonna be the Temple of Time. I did promise to make the Temple of Time. It's gonna be tough though because there's a lot of different versions of the Temple of Time. There's there's the one from Ocarina of Time, there's the one from Breath of the Wild, or Tears of the Kingdom. There's also one from Twilight Princess, there's one from Skyward Sword. I think I'll make the most classic one though. I'll probably make the one from the Ocarina of Time because it's very classic, but it's also simple and it looks really good. So I guess we'll make that one. Ah, the name's Ed. I'm kind of a travel influencer, if you know what I mean. I wandered from luxury resort to luxury resort. Ed looks really cool. Hospital looks really good. It's just so clean. So perfect. All right, let me plant those starts. This one should be a pink start. Here's another pink start. Here's another pink start. Then a red start. And then a pink start. And it should grow. Yeah. I love the hospital. It looks really good. Red start. Oops. Pink start. Red start. Pink start. Red start. Pink start. Those should grow really nice. Now I got some hyacinths. Of course, I don't know if this will be the final look. But I was thinking, you know, maybe about six flowers on each side. Kind of cramped over here. Oh no, you're good, but you can come anytime. go ahead and plant some stuff. All right. What's up, Sony? How's it going, Sony? Good to see you, my friend. Probably gonna move these eventually, because they're like all in the way. But I'm gonna let them grow real quick. I'll move those. It looks really sloppy, but I'll move those eventually. You grabbed a couple items for what? Hospital? Okay. I'll definitely look into it. Maybe they'll grow faster if I water. Okay. It actually looks better than I thought. If I have like lots of flowers growing around it leading up to the entrance, and then leaving the entrance open to go in. And these hydrangeas, I mean, these hyacinths here could also kind of do the same thing. Interesting. Okay. No worries. Oh no. You should just. I don't want to take the bells, but if you want to help, you can go pay off the incline. It just feels kind of wrong for me to take the bells. But I have an incline near the hospital. I'm gonna go rearrange the flowers up there. But feel free to wait for stars if you want. I don't know if they're gonna come. If they're gonna come back. So we got these. Awesome. Thank you. Awesome. So let's see here. Adrianicus. I mean the hyacinths. It will look good. I think yeah, having a small little garden in front of the hotel, the hospital. What do you mean one furniture per day? Also here? Okay, I'll definitely go exploring. Let's see. That doesn't seem like a very large amount. I probably have that amount. Interesting. I don't shake trees very often, so maybe that's why I haven't been able to find anything. But it makes sense, because I do remember things falling from trees. I just never knew how it happened. Alright, so we got hyacinths growing over here. Roses growing over here. Of course, I'll probably rearrange things once it's all grown, but you know. Espresso machine, nice. I got one of those. I forgot how though. I think Actually bought one when it was in the shop. Looks great, looks great. Oh, you gave it? Okay, good. Well, let's go. Looks really kind of uneven. Hopefully, you know, things look better once it's all grown, but I'll definitely come back and rearrange the flowers. I might pick some up. I might just do six on the outside. But the sign is kind of making it uneven. So if I can pick the sign up and then place it next to the stairwell, something, I don't know. I like the sign though. Like, what is this place? Oh, it's a hospital. Okay, we'll be back. Happy Valentine's Day, go. Thank you, Alibi. Alibi. But you are a day late, my friend. But no worries. Yes, it is urban. Haven't played AC in dummy long. Many people haven't. It's a game you hop on every once in a while. It's new for me right now. That's why I'm playing so much. Wasn't sure if you should start a new island. Hey man, definitely up to you. Depends on your goals. Everybody has that story. They were addicted during the quarantine. I heard that story from at least 4 different people. That's awesome. There's a holiday tomorrow on Animal Crossing too. It's called Festival. We're gonna celebrate it, have a little fun with it. Yeah, it's just like real life. They celebrate all the main holidays and even some holidays from around the world. Except they usually don't call it the whatever holiday it is. For example, Christmas they call Toy Day. But they did call Valentine's Day Valentine's Day. But they didn't celebrate it. They just, maybe you got letters from some of your residents and they said Happy Valentine's Day. So every holiday is a little different. But really, really cool stuff. Lots of stuff here. I guess I'll just get it and sell it. Can't hurt to have. Cardboard boxes are pretty useful when you're crafting things. Dang, 5 years. Yeah, I mean, if you played in 2022 and now you're playing in 2026, yeah, it's a long time. All right. Yeah, sure, you can water. I also already watered myself too, so but feel free. There's a couple other projects I would like to do in my town. I have to build the Temple of Time, and then I have to build a supermarket, and then maybe I should make a church too. Isn't that a typical thing in a town? The town church? Unfortunately, you like the ice cream area? Nice. Thank you. It was one of the first ideas I got. I wanted to make an ice cream little parlor thing. And you can get real ice cream there too. I put some ice cream on the stall. Oh, and I should show you my hospital too. It's still kind of being in work in progress. That's why I have the little incline being made, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to organize the garden. But basically, here's the hospital. Here's the waiting room here. You can take a seat, wait for check-in. Once you're ready, you can go to the receptionist desk. Maybe get some water if you want. And then if you really need medicine, we got some for you right here. If you want to play as a receptionist, by all means. We have the medicine cabinet for a visual effect. But of course it is a wardrobe. Yeah. And finally, once you're checked in, you can go see the doctor. Whoever wants to play the doctor, they can. This is the gurney for emergencies. Wheelchair, people who can't walk. The doctor's desk with the x-ray. Hospital bed with the IV next to it. You know. Oh, I see. Hybrids are nice. I'll keep that in mind. And then here's another hospital bed with the EKG next to it. You know, the machine that goes doot, doot, doot. And then here's the operating cart. You know, the wash basin, you know, doctor stuff. Here's the little bathroom sink. Yeah. And then here's the little height measuring thing, the weight measuring thing, all the doctor stuff. And you can even put this doctor's jacket on if you want. It really looked the part. Here's a patient. Got a patient in the wheelchair here. So yeah, this is the hospital. Just in case someone gets hurt. But you know, decorations are a work in progress. So I'm finished the inside, but the outside I have to decorate it. So that's what's currently in progress here. And good old Bob here lives right next to. Uh, little Bob lives right next to the hospital. Thank you. Bob always had the kitty style ever since the GameCube days. What's up, Derek from YouTube? My favorite villager? Well, I've had Bob ever since I was young. So he's probably up there as one of my favorites, but I also just met a horse. Not a horse. I met a frog named Jeremiah. I like Jeremiah, he was fun too. And there's a pink monkey named Nana. I really like Nana. He doesn't want to take the painting. So, you know, the hospital area is a work in progress. Seriously. He says, nah, you gotta bring this to Blathers first. I think Blathers already said it was fake. I think. I have to go check again. So here's Nana, but here she is. She calls me Professor Pie as a nickname. I know I like her. I like going for a late night walk before I settle in for the night with a good book. She's named after the ice climber Nana. If you remember the ice climbers, their names are Popo and Nana. Popo's the blue one, and then Nana's the pink one. So she's named after the ice climber. You see her catchphrase is Popo? Yeah. Yeah, they were in Smash Brothers too. So you know that she was named after the ice climber because her catchphrase is Popo and her name is Nana. Does she have a twin? I thought she did, but apparently no, she doesn't. Ooh, the shooting stars are still going. So it kind of it's kind of unfortunate because it would be so cool if it was like a blue monkey named Popo, but there's not. Yeah, they really should. I think it would make a lot of sense. Yeah, they don't add new villagers, but when they make new games, typically they make new villagers with the new games, but I don't think they add any new ones to games that are already made. But it's always something to look for. Hey Maricel. So this is the ice cream parlor. Um, these are real ice creams I got from Red and from gifts from friends here. Um, you can eat these, so it's kind of cool. And then I have like the little this thing. You can get a scoop. I got this thing. It's an ice cream thing, but it doubles as like a wardrobe. Um, so really cool place, and there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 different seats you can sit in. Yeah, it's really cool. The first thing I built for my town though was this kiddie park. It's a park that's kind of geared toward the littles, and so they have the playground gym. Kind of maybe went overboard with the climbing wall, but it kind of matched, so I kept it. There's a little horse springy thing, elephant slides, tricycle, sandbox, kitty car, seesaw, toy box, and this thing. Um, so this is the first thing I kind of built. I just got the idea, say, hey, I want to make a park, so it's really cool. Oh, you just have to shop around. Like, there's so many furniture types and stuff. You can get them from friends as gifts. You can get them from the store when they come around. And you just start small and just keep adding to it. I started with just putting things like in this area. 1 second, sorry about that. I started with just putting things in this area, and then I got the fencing, the trash cans, the bench, the park clock, and then I just started to just add things. Caught pretty nice. I'm trying to get as many as I can tonight before the shower ends. But this is the second thing I built, soccer field. This one is all, I drew this by hand with the design feature. So obviously the net and the balls are furniture types. But this is yeah, I built all this by hand using the design feature. I will show you real quick. You did great, thank you. So like if you go to the custom designs, each of these little squares creates the soccer field. So I just kind of put them together onto the ground and made a really cool looking field. And then I added some stuff. Oh, that's really good, Jonathan. Thanks for telling me. So basically, that's my soccer field, and then I thought I said, hey, I would like more sports areas, so just quick basketball goal and basketball. It's really a park and a playground and field. Yeah, that's what I was going for. So it kind of looks really cool. It fits really well. And then on the beach, I was like, hey, let's put a volleyball net and a ball. Just random placement. And stuff like that. So the park was my first build. The soccer goal was my second build. Soccer field. And then I got the idea for an ice cream parlor after I saw like these little ice cream thingies, these ice cream cases here. I said, hey, this might go well in like an ice cream parlor or whatever. This one you can't really interact with. The other one is like a wardrobe. And then with these stalls, I crafted these on my own. Um, I used the red and white stripe pattern, and then I placed some ice cream on it, you know, just for visual effect. For the chair set, I decided to go with the diner. With the diner set. This bubblegum machine is totally random, but I put it there too. Kind of goes with it. And then this little soft serve lamp. Turn it on, turn it off, and then there's a cool little menu sign here. I knew that since the house only has 5 rooms, you know, you gotta find other places to decorate, you know, if you want a certain, you know, a certain thing in your town. So I started to just decorate places outside to look like rooms in a sense. A random well placement. Random well placement. Here's my pride and joy. This is my farm. I'm waiting to sell these turnips, so don't mind these. But I'm growing every crop. I got the scarecrow, add to the effect. Thank you, Allie, I appreciate that. And so these crops grow basically, I get a rotation every day. Every day, like a different row finish is growing. So I always have some good income. I can sell the veggies or cook with them, etc. I'm currently just selling them because, you know, I'm getting money for, you know, town renovations and stuff. So I use this whole field for the crops. I bought 300K worth of turnips, so hopefully I can get a good price on those somewhere. I got a couple guys in the chat here. They said that if they have a good deal, I can come over, so that's really cool. So the farm is something I did early on. Another thing I did in my town, I'm currently sitting at a 4-star town right now, so not quite 5-star, but if I keep creating things, Isabel says that I'll go up. I'll have 5 stars in no time. There's little Nana. This is something I just decided to build based on, you know, the things that were available in the Nook machine. I call it the carnival area. You walk in, you have snacks to your left. I have Nana too. Nice. So here's the cotton candy machine. Turn it off, turn it on. Right. Popcorn machine. Looks like one is caramel and one is normal butter. And this one's caramel. Festival balloons. What's up, Idoga-san? I'm actually out of bells. You could probably ask Purple right here or Jonathan. I'm really low on bells right now. Yeah, totally ask Purple. I think she has lots of bells. I don't right now. So this is my carnival area. The teacup ride, merry-go-round, Ferris wheel, the duck ball game, little train. For the kitties, you can get the spring horse. And then I have the giant inflatable elephant, so cool. And for the grown-ups, there's a place to just chillax, right? So this is another area of town. I think I built this one after the ice cream place. Super awesome area. And then another thing I made was this chill area here, the gazebo. What are you talking about to keep track of what I have? Oh, so Spider-Man. No, I'm not using it. I'm just using the Critterpedia here. Critterpedia kind of tells me everything I've gotten, and everything that I might need. I think I currently have every bug during this winter season, except I did see this one little millipede thing that I missed, so I'm hoping that I can get it. For the fish, the fish are seasonal too. Oh, really? That's good to know. I'm gonna have to check that out. The fish are seasonal too, so, and then the sea critters, I'm sure that these are seasonal. So I have to keep track of, see what I can catch, see what I can buy, etc. It looks like growing flowers can give you Nook Miles too. Good. Wow. Yeah, I have to check out the app now that you guys are saying that. This is the gazebo. A really cool area where you can just sit. You can sit and everything, chillax. And then hi Roy, Rumbloid. And then right here is another lookout if you want. Really, really cool, really beautiful. We got some hyacinths and some windflowers going here. And if you want, you could totally sit at this one too. And so, that's a little lookout area I made. And so that's kind of it for my decorations. The main decorations, I should say. And yeah. Next project I wanted to make. Dang, Deirdre's way over here. Next project that I wanted to make is somebody asked me to make the Temple of Time from Zelda. So I was gonna model it after the Temple of Time and Ocarina of Time, that game. Because that's the simplest model, and it's also, it's also really cool and useful. I should say it's efficient because you can just make a straight path. You can have the spiritual stones, and then you could have the Master Sword right behind it. So, I was gonna try to do that, but that's gonna be a whole beast in itself. Oh shoot, I forgot to see what new clothes they were selling today at the Abel's. The Able Sisters shop. Let's talk to Sable. That's horrible, Sable. Hello there. Dreamy sweater. I can see how this will look good on a girl, but definitely not for me. This looks kind of cool. I wonder what a Fisher hemmed is. Doesn't even sound like it's an English word. All right. You can look homeless with this one. I like it. Why there's so many different colors? I can dig it. Wow. Baseball helmets. Now this is what I'm talking about. Piggy nose. This could look pretty interesting. Animal boots. Interesting. So no shoes, but I'll take the piggy nose, and maybe these baseball helmets look really nice. And the raggedy clothes too. Why are there so many different colors of homeless clothes? I like the red, the white, and the black. The other colors are just a little too flashy for me. Black, and then this helmet. Red, and then this helmet. I just need to buy 2 more helmets. Awesome sauce. Awesome. So I think I got all the baseball helmets. Sweet. Are the stars still falling from the sky? Hey, Purple, I'm trying to talk to Sable, and I don't think she's gonna talk to me if I have my gate open. Do you mind if I close it real quick? Because the shop is gonna close in 5 minutes, and I would like to talk to her before they close. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and close it. That way I don't have to walk all the way over there. Cool. Thank you. I just want to make sure I can talk to her because usually she starts to give me stuff. And I think she's like, oh, I can't talk right now. I'm like, oh, probably because the gate's open. If you would like to come back, I'll open it right after. Thank you, Sable. Purple, did you need to come back for something? Or are you good for now? Sounds good, sounds good. Let's see if I can make a perfect snowman. I think you can get like Nook like the Nook stamps for this. Oh my gosh. Joseph, good to see you, good to see you. Yeah, I did it. I think I found the trick on doing it. I've been doing it so well. Very consistently. I've been doing it so well, like, I think that's my third or fourth perfect snowman. I think if you talk to a perfect snowman every day, he gives you a large snowflake. Those are pretty rare. You don't catch large ones. You could only get them. I think the way to make a perfect snowman is your first ball, you don't want to roll it too big. You just kind of want to keep kicking it around until you start rolling it. Once you start rolling it, you're gonna want to roll it just for a little bit, just for about 5 or 6 seconds, and then it's gonna get slightly bigger. And then for your second snowball, you're gonna kick it around until you start rolling it. And the second you start rolling it, you just about 2 or 3 seconds after you start rolling it, you put it on top of the first one, and then it should be perfect. It's really cool stuff. Guys, I think I'm gonna start playing another adventure game soon, and then I'm gonna sprinkle in Animal Crossing here and there on various days. I did a vote to see which game I should kind of focus on next, and lots of people were saying Paper Mario. Paper Mario is very accessible, all 3 games. The first one was for the 64, but then the second one, Thousand Year Door, was for the GameCube, but I think they made a port for the Switch. You can play it on the Switch. And then the third one, the Origami King, Paper Mario Origami King, that one's also on the Switch too. On the Switch also. So you can play all the games on the Switch. So I think I'll do Paper Mario. I just wanted to make sure I was completely done with with Tears of the Kingdom before I hopped into it. Also, I think this area will be the next area for my next build. For my next build. And so the next build is Ocarina of Time. And Ocarina of Time, Temple of Time from Ocarina of Time. And so for that one, obviously, we're not gonna be able to build like the walls and the roof, etc. But I can actually show you how it looks. I'm gonna boot up Ocarina of Time real quick, and then I'll show you how it looks. And then you could get that inspiration in and see how it can be built and everything. Give me 1 second here. It's in the 64 classics. So like if we go to Ocarina of Time here, and mind you, there is also Temple of Time in the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom games. But I figured this is the best game to model it after because it just looks it looks better, I mean, it doesn't look better, but it's simpler. So like obviously here's the entrance here, right? There's a nice little red carpet with gold trimming. And then the tile kind of looks like diagonal squares. There's some alternating black and white tiles on the outside here. Pillar. Windows at the upper part of it. Don't know if I'll be able to model that. Triforce, I don't know. That's like just a picture of it. Secret spiritual stones here is just part of the game. But then you go up, and then you enter this part. This is where the Master Sword is. So I think that if the Temple of Time is modeled after this one, it will be the most simplest, but also most recognizable. Also, um, any Zelda fans, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? Nobody knows. I understand. So that's kind of what my vision was for it. Really simplistic, but also uh, really recognizable. Yeah. And so obviously this is the Temple of Time when he's adult Link, but I'll show you how it looks with the Master Sword in the pedestal. This game is it makes you go back and forth through time, so adult Link to child Link, etc. But if you have child Link here, still the same Temple of Time. The world is different now, 7 years in the past, but um, Master Sword's in a pedestal, and that's kind of how I was going to design it. And then, you know, kind of the same thing here. You know, so the Temple of Time hasn't really changed or anything in the amount of time it took. So I think that's kind of like my vision. I was gonna maybe I was maybe gonna put that like on one of the mountainsides or something. Look really cool. I think it'll go. The carpet, this one. It's oh, also this is the game with the Ocarina of Time. If you haven't, if you didn't know, so this is where they got that Ocarina from. But very doable, very doable design, and um um yeah, just gotta kind of mimic these stones somehow. You remember me, Playmaster? Yeah, I remember you, Playmaster. Good to see you, man. And then we could have the Triforce in there too. Yeah, so we just gotta figure out, like, mind you, this game was made in 1998, so you know the graphics are a little lesser than what you would see. Yeah, probably with rupees, possibly. That seems like a cop out though, because these stones are really important in this game. And to put rupees there, it's like it will work, but it's like there are 3 hollows and an inscription here. Yeah, so you know, just something to think about. Figure out how it could be done. You know, figure out how it could be done. So that's the design I wanted to do. There's also the Temple of Time and Breath of the Wild, or Tears of the Kingdom. Um, I can show you that, but that's gonna yeah, definitely got to figure out where I want to put it. But I figured that was the best design because that was the in that game the Master Sword's actually in the Temple of Time. It's not in the Temple of Time in the other games. Um, so it's kind of weird to build that out. And I think in the Temple of Time, there's a in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, they're set in the same time. I think there's actually a goddess statue in the Temple of Time, like you know the goddess statues, but it's really big though. Let's see. I really want to show you. Really want to show you. Mind you, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, they're basically played on the same map, so it doesn't matter what game I show you. It'll be the same thing. So, um, So in these two games here, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, they're played on the same map. So I guess I'll just show you Breath of the Wild here, the older one. And then I gotta figure out, like you said, where I want to put it. So Breath of the Wild came out first, and then Tears of the Kingdom came out. So it's kind of Tears of the Kingdom is the sequel. But they're in the same map. Basically, Tears of the Kingdom is 5 years later in game. Between 5 and 7 years years later within the game. So it's the same map. There's some differences and stuff. But like obviously here's your champion's tunic. They got his tunic from this game, the one in Breath of the Wild. So a lot of the Zelda items came from different games. It's actually really funny. But I'm gonna show you though the Temple of Time in this game if I can find it. Hopefully I can. Where is that by? Ring of Courage here. I lost track of everything in this game. Oh, yeah. If you beat Breath of the Wild already, definitely get Tears of the Kingdom. I'm looking for the here it is, I think. Yeah, here it is. Alright, so here's the Temple of Time. Let's see, what's the quickest way to it? Shoot. Let's just teleport here. So in this game, the Temple of Time is like the first thing you see basically. Like after you wake up and you're traveling. Ooh. So the DLC, there's 2 DLC packs for Breath of the Wild. The first one is called the Master Trials. And it helps you get your Master Sword fully realized. Oh snap, a Lionel. And then the second one is called the Champion's Ballad. And then that one, you learn a lot more about the champions, the 4 champions, you know, Daruk, Revali, Urbosa, and Mipha. You learn a lot about them. And in that game, and you also get the Master Cycle Zero. Master Cycle Zero is also DLC. Basically, what it is it's another rune basically, but they call it the 5th Divine Beast. They call it Divine Beast number 5 because it's Link's Divine Beast. Let me take this thing out real quick. I did not mean to call my horse. Also, you get cool stuff like this horse's armor, ancient armor. I whistled and he just appeared. There's a lot of cool perks in this game, but I think with Tears of the Kingdom, there was no DLC, but they still added all this stuff in the game. But Tears of the Kingdom is it's a good purchase because all the DLC they added in this game, they gave to Tears of the Kingdom. The only thing they didn't add was the Master Cycle. But with the Master Cycle, you know, just keep in mind that in Tears of the Kingdom, you can basically build any kind of machine you want with the Zonai devices. So it would make sense to add this, the Master Cycle in. because you can just build something similar to it. Usually your horse runs to you, but this armor makes him appear to me, the ancient armor. But anyway, what I was saying is this is the Temple of Time in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom here. So basically, keep in mind this is a post-apocalyptic world after the calamity kind of destroyed everything. So everything's destroyed. So you walk in, you see how tall and beautiful it is, yeah, but there's nothing here. It's just the goddess statue at the end. This will be easy to build. Yeah, it's just grass and destruction everywhere. And so there's like this big old goddess statue, and then there's like a whole lot of other ones and stuff. And you know, the goddess statues are used to like get hearts or stamina, so you can like, you know, like pray to it or whatever if you have any spirit orbs, but you don't have any. I don't have any because I beat the game. I got them all already, but um right. So everything's destroyed here, and then there's a decayed guardian right here too. Um, you know, find an ancient screw in there. And you know, basically it kind of showed you why this place got destroyed. If you remember, yeah, if you remember what the story is about this game, it was 100 years ago there was the Calamity War, and then Link had to fight it, and there was the Guardians got hijacked. They used to be good, but the Guardians got overtaken by the evil Malice, and so they turned evil, and you know you had to fight them and stuff, and they started to attack everybody, etc., etc. And then Link basically almost died 100 years ago before the events of Breath of the Wild. But before he died, Zelda put him in the Shrine of Resurrection, so and he slept there for 100 years. And then when he woke up, he lost all his memories and everything. And then he woke up to the world like this, already destroyed from the war. So basically, this is what you're playing through, the destruction after that 100 years. And basically, hey, what's up, William? Good to see you, man. I've been doing good. Um, and so after, you know, this is why, like, when you're playing the game, you have to collect memories and stuff so you can kind of remember what happened during those years. And then you learn that all the champions lost their lives to the Ganon Blades. Um, and then, you know, you just learn so much. So the game is a progression of not, you know, learning more and more, etc. But all that to say, this is the Temple of Time in this game. No Master Sword, totally destroyed, and stuff like that. Now, if you think about, let me show you how it looks in Tears of the Kingdom, which is the same game, mind you. Um, the same world, I should say, but different games. Because it's gonna be basically kind of the same, but also a little different because keep in mind, Tears of the Kingdom is about 6 to 7 years later. Both games are amazing. Yeah, that's true, Coco. This won't be easy to build, but since it's all mossy looking and ruined. Yeah, that's true. And I think like the mossy look, it'll it'll go well because even the Guardians look a little messed up. The decayed Guardians, and then there's those mossy rocks and all that stuff. And there's no hard mode. There is a master mode in Breath of the Wild, but it's a part of DLC. But Tears of the Kingdom doesn't have a master mode. Keep in mind, Breath of the Wild has DLC, and so they added more and more as the years went on. But after they made Tears of the Kingdom, they said that this was a complete game. They didn't need to add anything else to it, and I kind of agree. This is a big game. Um, yeah, the snow's leaving. All right, so let me see if I can get back to that same place. Where is it? I always lost it. I always lose it. Hmm. Could be somewhere near Hyrule. Oh, here it is. So here's the Temple of Time right here. And then I have to just find a place to warp close as possible. There's not much going on up here in this game, because this game doesn't really focus on that area much. But since it's the same map, you're gonna see the same buildings, etc. Shoot. Right. All this stuff that you're seeing me do, you you might be making good use of it later on when you play the game. I don't really want to spoil the game too much for you, but you probably already know a little bit about it just based on simply because it's been out for so long now. Yeah. So this is the same building. It's raining in this game right now, so basically, um, a little tidbit, you're not gonna see any guardians in this game. There's only like one or two you might find, like very rarely, but apparently according to the lore and according to the Zelda information that you get from the game, they said that all the guardians dissolved, all the Sheikah technology, it kind of like dissolved and disintegrated or something. Kind of weird. So you're not gonna really see any guardians, even the decayed ones. There's like one on top of Robbie's laboratory, I think, but that's a pretty rare thing. And there's one in another region, but you're not gonna really see those anymore. Everything, all the guardian stuff is gone. It's a whole new game. The main focus in this game is the Zonai technology, Zonai devices, etc. So basically, same Temple of Time, still destroyed, still mossy, still grassy. Same goddess statue, up the stairs, etc. Um, you know, so this place isn't really important. It's not very important in this game. This game is so vast and big that the Temple of Time in this game is an afterthought. So so like I said, I'm not gonna spoil too much about the game. You'll see kind of when everything when you start playing it, and it's definitely worth a purchase. Nowadays, oh snap. Nowadays, you might be able to buy it at a very affordable price. Of course, I have the Switch 2 edition, so there's a few more perks to it. Obviously, though, I started with the Switch 1 edition and stuff. Still easy to build, yeah. But if you get the Switch 2 edition, there's some extra perks with it. I'll explain those later. But yeah, super simple Temple of Time. There's also another really important temple here in this game. There's a Temple of Time in the sky. Now, basically, this Temple of Time, it plays a small part in your journey, but not as big. It's still not as big as, maybe Ocarina of Time where you're constantly in there. Um, so once you go to the sky, you see the Temple of Time up there. Let's see, where is that thing? Right here. So I'm just gonna fly over real quick. So basically, this is the Temple of Time in the sky. Another vast structure. This is just the outside of it. Doesn't look like this will be a possible build. This is also very ancient too. Once you learn the story about what happened in this game, this is a very old ancient temple too. You walk in, flowing water, beautiful stairs, lights, spinning cogwheels. This one is nowhere near as easy to build. But basically, I'm using an ability called Recall to make things go backwards. But basically, go up the cogs, the little goddess statue situation. Blood moon real quick. Please excuse me for the blood moon. And then you go out this way, and then that's their pillar, and you can just jump from the sky. I'll show you more after this blood moon passes. So basically, that's the front part of the Temple of Time in the sky, and then there's this part right here. And then all the way at this little area. And then you can kind of jump down to the surface if you want to from here. But basically, that's it for the Temple of Times. There's the one on the ground. Once you get to Tears of the Kingdom, you get introduced to another one in the sky. And then there's the really lavish one in Ocarina of Time. So, what do you think about those? Stop your fall? What do you mean? Well, I think that there's a certain wingsuit. There's a certain suit you can use to. There's a certain suit you can use to have no fall damage. I forgot the name of it. I might have it, but it's not in Breath of the Wild. It's only in this game because there it is. It's called the glide suit. The glide mask, the glide shirt, and the glide tights. If you wear this, you have no fall damage. I would show you, but I just literally just fell. Um, when he lands, he just lands. But you have to upgrade it first. One of the Skyrocks just fell, so let me see if this thing will uh let me ride it back up. If I use recall, it'll go back up. And then I'm just gonna drop down from this Skyrock. You'll learn about all the Zonai abilities later on. So I have the glide suit. It doesn't matter how hard I fall, there should be no fall damage because I upgraded it with the Great Fairy. Oh, shoot. Hold up, time out. Wrong suit. Sorry, but one of these suits have no fall damage, and it wasn't the glide suit. This one just gives you more mobility in the sky. I forgot what suit it was. I should have checked. That's funny. I can't believe I just totally just crashed into the ground like that. That's crazy. Nah, but it's one of those suits, man. Just forgot which one. Now I need to go back to Link's house. Seriously. Also in this game, in Breath of the Wild, there's a side quest where you can get a house. But in this game, there's a side quest where you can actually build your own house. So um I did the side quest and I built my own house. Let me change from this glide suit. Just remember you didn't see that when I just totally crashed into the earth like that. So you can customize your house any way you want. There's several room types you can use, and to customize it, you just use Ultra Hand to. Yeah, seeing what? That's true. And so basically, you can have bow stands, you can have weapon stands, you can have like shield stands, and downstairs I have all my unique weapons like this sword. This is the sword that was in the first Zelda game. And then I have this sword. This one is the one that was in Skyward Sword. They called it the Goddess Sword. And they have this boomerang. This is the boomerang from Wind Waker, the Sea Breeze boomerang. Very unique models you can get from doing various tasks. We also got my special shields, the Daybreaker, the one that Urbosa uses in Breath of the Wild. You know, Urbosa, the Thunder Gerudo champion. We have the shield from from Wind Waker, Link's shield from Wind Waker, and also Forest Dweller's shield from this game. I just decided to put it up there. We got the Great Eagle Bow. Link can also get this in Breath of the Wild too. But I got this one, and I put it up. You know, this is the one that Revali uses. You know, Revali, the Rito champion. Savage Lionel Bow, Forest Dweller's Bow. I also put the champion's weapons here. This is Urbosa's scimitar. It's called Scimitar of the Seven. This is Mipha's light scale trident. And this is Daruk's boulder breaker. I just decided to display their champion weapons. The sages in this game also use these same weapons, so it's cool that they let you have these weapons too. So apart from those weapons, of course, I have the promotional weapons from the other Zelda games. And then upstairs, I don't know how big of a Zelda fan you are, but I have some more. This is the Dusk Claymore right here. This is the Claymore from Twilight Princess. Ganondorf used it for a little while in the final battle. He was also stabbed with it from the Twilight Guardians, if you remember that game. This is the Fierce Deity sword. This is sword that Fierce Deity Link used in Majora's Mask. You know, Fierce Deity, if you get all the masks, you can get the Fierce Deity mask and he changes form. There's actually a costume to make him look like Fierce Deity Link. Like this. So he changes into Fierce Deity Link, and he's like probably one of the strongest forms of Link ever. Hands down. No comparison. The only Link that could probably beat him is Tears of the Kingdom Link. And that's because Tears of the Kingdom Link has a lot of hacks. Yeah. Fierce Deity Link. Check him out in Majora's Mask. And last but not least, this is the Biggoron sword, the one in Ocarina of Time. This is the sword that the Biggoron gives you after you do his long quest, but it's really strong in that game too. And so I kind of put all the cool weapons on display. You can put any weapon on display you want, but I just put the cool ones. Got a pot to cook in. A bed to sleep in to restore health. This is very, very useful right now. Whew. Thank goodness. That was a hard fall. And then I chose to put a picture of him in this game. Sidon, you probably remember Sidon Mipha's brother, little brother. He gets married to this green Zora named Yona, and he becomes the king in this game. He's not Prince Sidon, he's King Sidon now. His father stepped down. So I took a picture with them when they were like kind of after the wedding and stuff. I put my Zora tunic on. So that's Sidon right there. And that's just kind of how I decided to do my house. Really simplistic, but also really efficient house. I can store all my weapons, I can heal, I can eat. I even have a little goddess statue just in case I need to get a heart or stamina or something. So yeah. So that's that. Downstairs I just kind of call it my museum. Even though I have weapons upstairs too, this area has the most. So, you know. But yeah, that's my house. Very useful. It's good to stop by. On the outside of the house, I have a little lake here with the fishy. I can eat the fish anytime I want. I just don't usually eat it because it looks really fun. And also a stable area if I want to get a horse out. I can just get my horse. You could also, there's other room types you can get, but that's just kind of what I decided to do. So yeah, that's Link's house in this game. But anyway, all that to say, the Temple of Time looks very different in all three games. So it's important to choose the best one that would go well with the Animal Crossing world, you know. Question is, which one? Yeah, I mean, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, it's the simplest design and it makes the most sense. But yeah, that's the goal. I was collecting seashells before I showed you that, but I'll collect the shells real quick and then yeah, I mean, with the Temple of Time, it's gonna have to be it's gonna be one of those things where you just have to do as close as possible to the original because it's probably never gonna be a one-to-one replica. I mean, maybe it could be, who knows, but um, you know, with how things are, in the Zelda universe, the designs are very, you know, exquisite. So guess we'll just have to see what could be done. But you know, hopefully it could be done. If not, then I'll just move on to like the grocery store maybe. Um, so some things that I had in mind. For the obviously Temple of Time, the grocery store. Yeah, furniture's in a hotel for sure. Temple of Time, grocery store, and dang it, something else I wanted to do. Um, yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll clear a space, maybe between Nana's house and Gala's house. Maybe terraform some of the water back to land. And then be able to do it. But I'm gonna do that right after I sell this fish and these shells and get these fossils assessed and stuff. I think I would do that. So Goomba, I'm not really doing island visits right now, Goomba. So we'll have to see. We'll definitely have to see. I just hope that I can find a good place for it though, because with all the additions to the island, it's becoming more cramped now too. Yeah. 13,000 more bells. Let me go put some stuff in the closet. You know, it would be messed up if after winter all the snowflakes melted, even the ones in your storage. That would be so messed up. Because I've been saving my snowflakes to craft later with. Yeah, I figured, but I was just, it'll be kind of funny, kind of messed up. Yeah, seriously. Very much so. Alright, so let's see here. In the world? My goodness, this is something you would see in one of those, basically, computerized, for lack of a better term, server rooms. This might look good in like a classroom or something. Yeah. Hmm. Very cool customization here. But it costs a lot. I really need to customize that. Cool. So I forgot you can do like the Temple of Time plus the classroom. So I guess what I will do is before I finish tonight, I gotta have to maybe terraform this water pond a little bit, looking like a Y, the letter Y. So if I terraform it a little bit, and I can put and of course remove these trees, I can put the thing behind there. Start construction. I'm gonna catch the fish just in case. Oh snap. What's up, Mike? Oh snap. Oh, it's just a little pond. Oh no. So, sheesh, I gotta find a place to put all these trees. Gonna be a tough one. Awesome sauce. All right. This is gonna get tough. With all this building, I gotta find a place to put all my trees. I wonder where. Well, looks like we got the space now. Wow. The terraforming thing it worked very well. Now I need to think about how it's gonna look. Doing a supermarket? Yeah, I want to. But I think the Temple of Time from The Legend of Zelda was the next thing that was requested. So I cleared this spot out for it. So we're gonna have to see if, how I'm gonna do it first of all. Is it gonna be, how is it gonna look? What model it's gonna be? You probably don't know too much about Zelda, but we did like a overall basic review of all the Temple of Times throughout the games. And then want to see if it can fit. Let me deliver some of these items. Okay. I am getting kind of tired, so I don't know if I have enough energy to do this tonight. But we can put the items in that area. Also, Zarya, we're stopping by at your town, right, for the festival? Sally and her stupid seashells gets me every time. Dang, Axel, calm down. Come on, Mallory, please, one more time. I deserve another chance. Darling, no matter how many times you try, it's gonna end the same way. I'm gonna win and you're gonna lose. But if you'd like to suffer another humiliating defeat, who am I to stop you? Oh, hey, I've been having these tongue twister battles with Mallory. And I've never won, not once. This is me we're talking about. But this time it's different. I can feel it in my glutes. Watch this. I'm gonna crush her with my tongue fu. Good grief, Axel. Let's get this over with. I'll go first. Let's see your tongue tiptoe around this touchy topic. How many books would Tom Nook cook if Tom Nook cooked his books? Ha, take that, my dear. Not bad at all. But I got this. Ready, set, go. How many nooks would a cookbook hook if Tom Cook nooked his... Surprise, surprise, I win again. Oh, barbells. My tongue just can't take it. It's too weak. I need to adjust my training routine, is all. Maybe replace my chin-ups with tongue-ups or something. Oh, Axel, you poor dear. You can try to train your tongue and twist and turn, but I am the true titan of tongue twisters. Those guys are hilarious. So let's see here. I think tomorrow, if everybody's friends, then we can just do a friend. Because I think everyone's added, or if not, then we can do Dodo Code, it's fine. You probably haven't added Zari, huh? Yeah, if it's yeah, yeah, we can do Dodo Code. Zari, guess what though? One of your residents moved to my town. They said they're from Sensation. Super funny. You recognize this little one? I was I was worried I lost my copy of Year-Round Island Hopping. Gala, yeah. I should probably shelve that, but I kind of want to read it again now. How does everyone else get things done when there's so much to read and reread? Well, yeah, all good. Gala, she's really a cute looking little pig, so it's okay. After Anchovy left, I was wondering who it would be. Yeah, I'm interested to see her house now. I think I have just a thing to celebrate her moving in. We're gonna wear the pig nose for a couple of days. I don't know if I should plant these trees now or just hold them till later. Okay, so Jonathan, I'm a little tired right now, so I don't know if I have the energy to start my build right now, but you can deliver the stuff. And then I still have to figure out how you know, how the floor is gonna look. Should it just be like the grass? Should it just be like open and decayed? I don't know. Hopefully I could think of a good build for this one. We can probably design it like the Breath of the Wild one with the Decayed Guardians. And then I've been having the goddess statue. I have a couple goddess statues. I just never really used them. Didn't think that they would go well with my town's design or whatever. Wheat fields. I have one of them. One little square. The wheat fields are really tall also, aren't they? But also, you can change the color of the wheat fields, I'm assuming, too, right? They're not tall. Yeah, so maybe you could change the color to more of a greenish color or something. And then you can, like... Okay. Now that you say about the wheat fields, I think those might go well. Okay, understood. We'll just have to see what you got. Whatever you have, you can just drop it in the area we designated here. Right across the bridge. Aurora lights, nice. My island had a meteor shower. Missed two. What's up, Epic Skater? Good to see you, man. Epic Skater, what's up? Oh, it's over here. For some reason, I couldn't find Celeste. Maybe I should go try to find her one more time. But I looked everywhere. Usually she's in the plaza, right? Wait. But I didn't find her. I looked everywhere. Yeah. But I couldn't find her. Oh no. Kick you out? Okay. It's kind of weird. I had a star storm and I couldn't I had a star storm. Okay. That makes sense. Sometimes other residents hear their name. If it's close enough to their name, someone else might respond. Celeste! You see how Captain responded? Why did Captain respond? Celeste! Celeste! Not you, Nana. Celeste! Not you, Vivian. The game is going crazy. Celeste! Yeah, Celeste is not here. Celeste! Mallory! Mallory heard me. Yeah. Eugene! He's probably in his house. Yeah, so they're not around. All these things sound like they might work. With the sheer size of the thing, and you know, the simplicity of it, it shouldn't be that hard of a build. But you never really know, right? This looks really good. This actually looks almost like literally spot on. So that looks really good. That looks absolutely good. This one looks really nice. Waterfall. I could make a waterfall, but I already have one right here. Why should I make a waterfall? Looks really good. All these look really good. I just have to design them in a way that it really make it decayed. It really make it like you know, have that look. Yeah, I haven't really done any what do you call it? Water crafting or something. I haven't really done much of that. Is this the green wheat or is it still the golden wheat? Looks golden. It's the green one? I see. These little things could be, if I have more of these, I'm sure they're expensive, they look expensive. But if I have more of these, then I can design like several little rock looking seats within it. Wow. A lot of potential with these items. A lot of potential. Um, okay, understood. Yeah, I just have to figure out how I want it to, how I want to, design it because the entrance could either be the ruined ark or it could be the castle entrance. Either one works. I think for the purposes of what I'm doing here, I think the castle entrance could be in the front, and then like the ruined arc could be like on the side, signifying wear and tear or whatever. Because if you remember going through the front of it, one side of the Temple of Time was, yeah, it was like nice and intact. The other side was like broken down, guardians. There was two guardians, looked like they were trying to get in. So I think that's what I'll do. This isn't the final build, don't get me wrong here, but we can start with this. And then I definitely want to make it a little wider, so hold up. Doesn't matter, they both look the same. So what we can do is like yeah, it's real jet. So we can put one right here, castle wall right here, another castle wall right here, and then going backwards, this whole side can be kind of destroyed looking, and then this side could be more intact. Back of the temple could be like the goddess statue, maybe the Triforce or something. But thank you. And then let's see here. So I want another castle wall right here, but then going back like right here, we can put the ruined arc. It might not really connect very well, but it could still, it still has that, has that ruined feel to it. So the ruined arc right there, ruined broken pillar. Oh, I'm sure they're expensive, no doubt. Probably, I mean, I could eventually afford it, but um, you know, thanks to my garden. But even with that, and then let me see something. That's a tower. I don't know. Maybe this can go in the back or something. And there could be another tower back here. This is the ruined and destroyed side of it. Kind of open. Okay. What you need? Oh, I'm just, like I said, this is a rough draft. Um, for the Temple of Time, I'm trying to see where all this stuff could fit. I definitely am gonna need a couple more castle walls. More castle walls. This whole side is gonna be kind of ruined a little bit. Um, Trying to see. This whole side is gonna be ruined, completely destroyed, but there'll be one more castle wall between these two. And then you're not gonna be able to turn to the side, but if you have good eyesight, you can see the ruined arc here. And then this side will be more intact. And then, you know, inside of this, maybe really rustic looking, couple ruined seats in various corners. A goddess statue right here, just like in the original, in the other one. In the other one, there was a big goddess statue, and then there was like 5 little ones around it, but I don't think I'll be able to mimic that. So I'll just put maybe like, I'll do what I can, like maybe 1 in the middle and then 2 in the back of it or something. So yeah, definitely more castle walls with the wheat field here. We can put, might need to be longer. Yeah, I mean, I could drag down the castle door a little bit. I have some space down here. Just a vision with the wheat field. The interesting thing about the temple was that the grass, it was grassy, but the grass wasn't completely overtaking everything. And that's going to be hard to really replicate with the wheat field. The wheat field is, it's up to my neck, right? So I don't know. I think in another context, though, the wheat field might work, but in the castle context, I'm not too sure. I'll have to see. But yeah, so if I need it to be longer, I'll definitely move these doors up in the castle wall up front. I need some normal castle walls on the side to bring it through, and then to the back. I mean, this is probably the best we can do. They had a very majestic looking roof also for the Temple of Time, but there's no way we could replicate that. But you know, right, right. So I'm gonna get those out of the storage real quick and see what I can do with that. I just know the wheat fields is gonna look good somewhere, but I can't really put my finger on, like, on what though. So I definitely want to use the wheat fields eventually in something. I don't know though. What could it be? All right, so we can get 2 Decayed Guardian, and then with these things, all the different styles of the goddess statue. They were all in the basic normal style. They didn't have anything on it. If you travel throughout the world of Zelda, you'll see the goddess statue in various different, you know, outfits and stuff. But we'll just go with yeah, I have to fix them at hard. Sounds good. Awesome. So we'll see. Unfortunately, there's no Master Sword in this one. Maybe some vines might look good. I know this is too big. Seems like it wouldn't really fit. Pondstone, very cool mossy color, but there was nothing like that in there. I might put some rupees in later. Yeah, you're right about that. I just want to give it as much of a unique feel as possible. So, I don't know. I'm thinking I might have to put a wall at the back too. That's crazy. So it's definitely gonna have to be extremely customized and not really, you know, spot on. It's not too much we can do. Okay, sounds good. Looks good. I might just depending on the size of it, I might just stick with one guardian or whatever. Maybe put the Triforce back here or something. I don't know. All right, well, I'll open up one more time so you can deliver, but I'm not gonna set up anything else tonight. I'm already kind of tired. We'll fix that tomorrow. Hopefully, get some cool stuff to go with it. You can just drop it at the castle. I'm gonna party tomorrow? Seriously? I hope y'all have y'all's costumes ready. What are we doing? Just building stuff. Yo, good to see you. Hey, Victoria Grace from Twitch. How you doing, buddy? I'm doing good, thanks. How's your night going? Huh, it's actually turned out really nice. I don't know if people will actually realize what it is, but you're tired? Understood. It can be like that some days. What's up, Jackman? Good to see you, bud. Sounds good, Victoria. Definitely check it out. Think you'll have fun with it. You almost beat Pokemon Legends EA? That's really good, Jackman. Area 19? Ooh, be careful, it gets tough. Lots of things, Victoria, lots of things. So many to name. Yeah. Are you good to go? Need me to kick out? Okay. See you later. I will end the session. Well, that's good, Victoria. I'm happy that you're able to still enjoy watching, buddy. You start as level 92. Nice, nice. Make sure you do all the side quests because the final side quest is when you fight your rival, Jackman. And she is really strong, so be careful. Awesome sauce. So basically, tomorrow will be the Temple of Time build. We'll finally get that one done. This one shouldn't really last, shouldn't really last too long. It should be pretty simple once I put everything out. Yeah, an event. Yep. So guys, tomorrow's a festival. Tomorrow's festival. We're gonna celebrate Zari's town. If you want to celebrate with your animals, just do it before like everybody meets up. And then we're gonna be going dancing. I think we'll be dancing. I think that's what the festival is about. Well, hopefully I can get all this cleaned up before we party. I should be able to. But I already have my outfit ready. I have the green one. It's exciting. I'm excited. I have to complete my chores tomorrow. And also, guys, don't let me know. Don't forget if your town is buying turnips for a large amount. Please let me know, because I have lots of turnips. Yeah, so I need to make sure I sell those. All right, and then all this other stuff. I don't know. I need to replant those fruit trees, but for now, I don't really have the time to do it. I'll put it in my storage for now. Hopefully I can find a spot in my town just for the fruit trees. The multi outfits, dang. You ready? So I think I need to throw away this and this. Basically all this stuff I didn't use. What you doing, kitty? Kitty. Victoria, maybe next time, okay? I'm not too interested at the moment. Throw away. Throw away for now. I love the desktop computer. I might save it for later. Exam table, throw away. Iron, I'll hold on to for now, throw away. And then I probably might use this. I'll keep it, I guess. Awesome sauce. I just realized you can move things in your inventory by holding down the A button. Makes it easy to reorganize. Why? Nobody told me this. Yeah, that's why I used to drop everything and then pick it up again. I don't know why they wouldn't make this a more noticeable feature, like make it a button or something. You know, make it a command or something, but you just hold A. So random. All right, Jackman. Good luck with your Pokemon, man. So random. You're learning. Yeah, basically. Let's see if we can make something today. The only thing I can make is a baked potato or some French fries and even some pumpkin soup. Did I make this ever before? Pumpkin soup looks good. Let's make some French fries. I have the ingredients, I just haven't picked enough. I usually sell everything I pick. Awesome sauce. We made 2 delicious meals. Nice. I'm wondering if I should take a ride with Captain today before I shut down. Boat tours are usually limited to 1 per day, but if you help him out, Captain is known to make exceptions. 2 tours a day. That's music to your ears. I mean, that's still a lot of Nook miles, though. I have 2 meals. Thought I'd be able to cook my carp, but I guess not. This is the worst room in the house. Like, not the worst room, it looks the worst. Kitchen looks really good, even though I'm not really done with the bathroom. That one looks good too. You know, it has like kind of like style to it, a little bit of flavor, etc. You can use hotel tickets for the Captain tour. I thought you had to use Nook Miles for that. You like the bathroom? Nice. It's okay. I think the only thing I'm missing is like a little shelf to put the tissues on. It looks weird sitting on the floor. Oh, dang. That's convenient. I guess, wonder, I wonder what's significant about Captain's Island, though. Rattan table? Possibly. I think I can probably make a rattan table. I think that's in my crafting ability. Probably not, though. Oh, purchased, understood. Bathroom's really chill. I mean, the only thing I'm not really feeling is the tissues on the ground, I think. Other than that, you know, it's really nice. What color brown? Uh, Brown. Definitely brown. Uh, okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Tomorrow, I finish the Temple of Time. We party. with Festival, and then yeah, that's tomorrow. Let me go sell this Crucian card. Oh yeah, we are on the way to making it. I'll show you the rough draft of it, but I'm a little tired, so I probably won't be able to finish it all tonight. But I kind of laid some things out that look great with it. This is a Temple of Time modeled from Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom era. So it's not quite the one from Ocarina of Time, although that one would have been really cool too. But it's the decayed castle, really beat down. The goddess statue at the end. I'm gonna put a couple more of these around the castle area. And if you remember the model, it has a guardian outside the castle doors. On this side of the castle is really broken down and decayed and stuff. The other side is more intact. And then the back side is, you know, more intact too. So we'll definitely finish this one tomorrow. Looks great. That's the start of it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, just remember this one's the Temple of Time from Breath of the Wild. So it has that look to it. But we're going pretty strong with it. I think it'll be done by tomorrow. Hopefully it has some nice flair to it. Might put some rupees and stuff in there too. Let me go check on the hotel real quick because I don't know if I did a hotel room today. I want to make sure I get my tickets. You can also get tickets from crafting things and putting it in this box, but I never do. Stonework kitchen. I don't give the hotel as much love as I should. Yeah, definitely. The chest would really add to it. But I could put like hearts, fairies, rupees, even a Triforce in there. And I could go away from the actual inspiration of it and just throw in some other Zelda items in there to make it have a nice little touch. Who knows? All the standard rooms are filled up. Uh-oh. I think I'm gonna finish the night by making a VIP room. I'll make it really quick. I'll make this room in under 5 minutes. Who should I invite to it though? Ed seems fun. I think though, knowing Animal Crossing, there might be like a treasure chest, some kind of treasure chest item or something. You just have to find it in the huge library of items they have. Wow, there's lots of VIP rooms. See, look, there's a pirate room. Pirate room. And it looks like there's a chest item too. Interesting. I haven't seen Gulliver in a while. Just join. Which hotel are you doing? This is the pirate theme. I'm just checking it out. Dang. Look at that. This looks cool. Interesting. Wow. Sheesh. Do a ship deck instead of the golden floor. That looks a little too much. Just kidding. It looks really nice. Ugh, that's horrible. I don't know, man. DLC can make the rooms bigger? I didn't hear about that. I have happy home and we get too polished too. Interesting. Dang. Well, that looks really cool. Does it look Zelda-ish? I mean, kinda. It can fit, maybe. Wow, there's a lot of perks to Happy Home. You guys keep bringing it up and I keep forgetting to go check it out. Ooh, I like this song. What song is it? It sounds so piratey. Is it KK Adventure? Oh yeah, it is KK Adventure. Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely gonna check it out. No doubt. Really simple room. And that's that. This is the only treasure chest they have. It might go well. It might go well, like somewhere around the Zelda universe. Who knows? Was it Discord link? Barros. It should be in my bio, man. But if it's not, sorry. Let me just post it for you. Get it in like 2 seconds. Yes, you can make the room bigger horizontally, vertically. You can add background sounds too. The beat sound interesting. I'll have to check that out. So this room's for Ed. The Ed VIP room, magical. I'm gonna tell all my fans I stay here. This room's gonna be booked solid for years. Cool pirate theme there. I would like to eventually buy the games, like the video games and stuff, but I haven't seen it yet. Well. Awesome times on the island today. Tomorrow, guys, don't miss it. We'll be finishing the Temple of Time, and then, most importantly, we'll be celebrating Festival. Lopez, where you going, man? So come celebrate with us. We're gonna be celebrating on Zari's Island. It'll be super fun. Don't forget your outfit. You need to have done a certain amount of hotel rooms and decorate a lot and donate a lot of DIY items to Captain. Oh, so that's what I'm missing. Understood. Thank you. Yeah. So don't forget, don't forget, guys, come with your outfit and it'll be super duper fun. Let me just check these things out. Maybe black is better for this setup because there's no brown in here except my tower rack up there, and that's kind of out of place. But white also, that's true. And then the tissue box is brown. It looks absolutely weird. I might change the color to everything. We'll have to see. We'll do that tomorrow. Awesome. Also, guys, want to let you know, one of my most amazingly favorite rooms right now in the house is my library here. It looks so good. I have like books here. My main wall back here is books. My wall on both sides is like the flower wall, really library-esque. Newspapers on the ground, books on the shelf. Picture of Brewster there, bookshelf here. A wonderful globe. There. Got a bookshelf up here. Some classical music playing. Papers, books, antique clock, phone. Picture of KK Slider. Just amazing room here. I love it. I don't know what I'll do. I just got the basement also, and I don't know what I'm gonna do for it yet. I might just go completely out of the box and make it a tool shed. I know that's weird, but I've been seeing a lot of items with the tool theme, so plus it'll be a perfect place for my DIY table. But we'll do all that tomorrow. Well, guys, as usual, thank you for hanging out and joining me. Thank you for all the love and care, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the festival, right? Monolith Smith signing out. Good night. Thank you. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Good night. Thank you. Good night. Awesome.